Let's just shuffle. Let's just skip.
Skip, skip, skip,
Skip.
skip, 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 skip. That used to be me. Now, I'm on the mission to create the perfect shuffle, where every song in the library is less than 50% skippable. What's up? I'm Trent Windsor. We're here in search of the perfect shuffle. It's time for another segment of clearing out the archives where I shuffle my music and whichever album pops up. That is the album I review song by song. This morning I shuffled my music and the album that popped up was Extreme 2 Pornograffiti by Extreme. Extreme is a hair metal band. I think maybe their most popular song is on this album, but where I was first introduced to Extreme, or at least where I first knew their name, was from the soundtrack for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. They have a song on there called Do You Want to Play? Beethoven plays it in the mall. It's awesome. So for this album, it's more classic hair metal, and that's kind of just what most of the tracks are, is just regular old hair metal. Some of it is so hair metal-y that it almost is a parody of itself. For example, the song He-Man Woman Hater. That sounds like a song that someone would write to make fun of hair metal, but it's not. It's a real song that Extreme sings and is probably proud of. As they should be, because I kind of enjoyed it. Just, you know, on a surface level. Not that I personally hate women, okay? Obviously, I'm dancing around what that most popular song was. That is More Than Words. It's really interesting. This whole album, most of it is very upbeat, very guitar riffy, very electric. The singer is doing his best theatrics most of the time. Fun fact, he actually is the lesser known third singer for Van Halen as well, after they got rid of Diamond Dave and Sammy Hagar. Anyways, they're doing their whole hair metal thing, and then you've got More Than Words, which is like the most beautiful ballad that exists as far as like just sonics go, you know, the melodies and the harmonies work together so beautifully. The guitar is really nice and light and kind of dances around with the melody. It's really, really nice song. It's one of my favorite ballads of all time, honestly. But it sounds nothing like the rest of this album. In fact, there is another ballad on this album, something about the first night I kissed you, and it's pretty bad. It's really bad, honestly. So, you know, the way I feel about these songs, if you like hair metal, if you like the theatrics of it, you're going to enjoy a lot of this album. There's a lot of really cool guitar solos, which appeals to like the middle school Guitar Hero fan within me. But then there's a lot of the bad parts of hair metal. For example, songs like Lil Jack Horny and She Wants Her All Day What? Which are both just weirdly sexual. I mean, they're sexual, and it's weird the way they get sexual, if that makes sense. You know, I know that hair bands were horny, but geez, man. I do also want to mention there's like a really sarcastic, biting commentary about the downfall of worshiping money on this album. Something I just wouldn't expect to hear from a hair metal band. So that's, you know, that's something new, that's something interesting. Anyways, this is how the songs stack up. Mathematically speaking, adding everything up, this album as a whole is right on the dot, 50% skippable. You know, in my opinion, most of it is just take it or leave it. More Than Words is a masterpiece, and there's a lot of things that are far worse than masterpieces on this album. Before we go, I'm going to show off. I have it on cassette tape. Is that a flex? It really is not. It's not that great. It's just okay. If you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications. I will leave links in the description below for music videos, as well as my other projects that I'm working on, and my playlist for the bests of this year, as well as the best of last year too. I'm Trent Windsor, and this is The Perfect Shuffle.